So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to your own book reading session. We are today on almost the last of phase of our series of concentrated magic and power book practices. We are still on magical health, and this chapter is basically magical air that you breathe, and it's not only just the health. When you when you read this chapter and when we will read it, you will realize it is not just the health, it is basically covering all your areas when you are grateful for nature, for the trees, for the air that we breathe. And it will take you all the way to a different level of being grateful for everything that you have. And it will be a really, really amazing feeling when you will do this practice. So let me just share my screen. And obviously, it affects the health the most, because this is the air that we are breathing, and are we grateful for it? You can see in the last year we had lot of breakdown in the whole world because of breathing. COVID brought a lot of problems, and everybody was looking for oxygen cylinders and all that thing. Why it happened? Why do you think it happened? Because people were not grateful for the air that they breathe. It was they, especially in India, I would say it was a huge breakdown in news also. Everyone was complaining about the air quality. Everyone is looking at air quality index, this and that, all that thing, pollution and all. But then when COVID came, I remember I could breathe the fresh air. Everything stopped. Yeah, and we started getting grateful for blue sky. So we were not acknowledging nature when we were running around in our hustle bustle every day, going to office, coming back. And COVID just stopped everything. It just stopped everything. Yeah. So we could actually see that maybe it was a boon for nature, because nature has to sometimes, put some harsh measures on people so that they can realize that this is not their real purpose of life, what we were doing. We didn't even realize what we were doing, and we were just running in a race. And when COVID happened, we could actually look back to our lives and look back in ourselves what is going on. So, yes, so let's start reading. Day 23, the magical air that we breathe. So, you can see a tree having all the magic dust around. Yeah, it is quite possible to leave your home for a walk in the early morning air and return a different person, beguiled, enchanted. These are the words by Mary Ellen Chase, educator and writer. Yeah, it happens when we go for a morning walk. We feel, we take the morning air and we feel wow after returning back. Many of us, when we go for an early morning walk, it's really amazing to breathe that air, to have that need, to have that connection with the nature, the trees, the sky, the early rising sun, and all that. So when you come back, you feel so excited, so enthusiastic for the day. So yes, why it happens? Let's see. If someone had told me a few years back to be grateful for the air that I breathe, I would have thought the person was crazy. It wouldn't have made a bit of sense to me. Why on earth would anyone be grateful for the air they breathe? So she's talking about Rhonda is talking about her state of mind few years back when she thought that why would someone be grateful for the air that they breathe? She was not convinced before few years back. But as my life changed from using gratitude, the things that I took for granted and didn't give a second thought about became an absolute miracle to me. I went from sweating the small stuff in my little world and day to day life to opening my eyes and thinking about the bigger picture and wonder of the universe. So when she started doing gratitude, she started with, being grateful for the small stuffs in the little world. What are the small stuffs and what is the bigger picture? Small stuffs she's talking about is that she was grateful for her house, she was grateful for her clothes, she was grateful for her brush, teeth, your health. I mean, the small little things in the material world. Yeah, it could be anything. It could be your television, it could be your mobile, laptop, everything. So, all these things which we were counting on for some days, like in the magic book, we had done a lot of material things that we have been grateful for. But these are still the smaller stuff in day to day life, like being grateful for, um, a pen and a notebook and all these things we are writing, right? But what are the bigger picture? It's the universe. It's wonder of the universe. So let's see what does she mean by this. As the great scientist Newton said, when I look at the solar system, I see the earth at the right distance from the sun to receive proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. Yeah, if we see the solar system, where is Earth placed, how it is rotating, how it's revolutioning around the sun, the orbit, the distance is exactly perfect for us to live. We are getting the proper amount of heat, we are proper amount of light, days, nights, everything equal, 50-50. How it's happening? This did not happen by chance. Those words made me think more and more about the bigger picture. It's not an accident that there is a protective atmosphere surrounding us, and that beyond it, there is no air or oxygen. It's not an accident that the trees give off oxygen so that our atmosphere is continually replenished. It's not an accident that our solar system is perfectly placed and that if it were anywhere else in the galaxy, we would most likely be devastated by cosmic radiation. There are thousands of parameters and ratios that support life on Earth. All of them are on a knife edge, and their fine tuning is so critical that a fraction of a difference in any of these parameters and ratios would make life unlivable on planet Earth. So, what she's saying here is you understand, it is not an accident that it is at the right distance, it is having a protective atmosphere. There is an atmospheric layer. Every one of us has read it in our science books that we have an atmospheric layer which filters the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun, and only the rays which are only the heat which is required for us to survive is only passing through that atmosphere. How it has been done in such a perfect way. It is not an accident that trees are every day giving us oxygen. It's not an accident. It is designed in a way magically for us to live on planet Earth like this. Even the axis, the degree of axis, the time which Earth takes to rotate around its axis and the time it takes to revolve around the sun is exactly on the knife edge. Knife edge means अगर इधर से उधर जरा सा भी कुछ हुआ तो we would not be able to survive. We won't be able to survive. It is designed in such a perfect manner. It is difficult to believe any of these things could have happened by accident. It would seem that they are perfectly designed, perfectly placed, perfectly balanced for us. For us. Who has done it for us? The superpower, the universe, which wants us to live, which is ensuring every single day that we are fine. Can you imagine this? The nature, its beauty, the seasons which come up, summer, winter, fall, spring, everything coming in their own time, rain, Everything is so perfectly done for us to survive. And have we acknowledged them? Do we acknowledge them every day? Do we acknowledge the sunrise, which is happening every single day? You won't miss sun. Sun will always rise. Sun will always set. There will be day, there will be night. Have we thanked the sun for the heat and light, just giving us energy and the power and everything so we can live? Have we acknowledged, because without sun nothing would be possible, not even plant, not even food, not even our houses. Nothing would be possible without sun. Similarly without air, similarly without water, similarly obviously without earth, mother earth, which is serving us since centuries and centuries. We don't even know how many births we have taken, how many lives we have spent on mother earth, and we have lot to give it back. And how can we give it back? By being grateful, by thanking mother earth for keeping us so safe. Its gravity is so amazing that we don't fly. We don't fly into the space, right? We are there holding it. She's holding us every day. And when the realization hits you, means this realization that it's everything is amazing for us. That all of these things might not be an accident, and that the balance of every microscopic element surrounding Earth and on Earth is in perfect harmony to support us, you will feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life, because all of it has been done to sustain you. To sustain you. It's done for you. It's done for you so you can live. Nature or universe will never want that you struggle for life. Have you seen that they are differentiating among people? Everyone is getting the sun, everyone is getting the air to breathe, everyone is getting the earth support, everyone is getting equal amount of food. Everything is distributed by universe in a proper manner, not differentiating with respect to religion, caste, anything. This is us who have made this. The universe is one, the power is one. The magical air that you breathe is not an accident or a fluke of nature. When you think about the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air, and you then take a breath, breathing air into your body becomes breathtaking in every sense of the word. So when you think at how this air was created, how it was designed for us, and you become so grateful, can you even think of not breathing for like 1 minute? We can survive without food for like one week, without water for like 2 weeks. But what air? Can we survive without air for more than 1 minute, 2, maximum 3 minutes? Not more than that. Not more than that. It takes minutes to just, get that. Someone come like this and you're gone. So, have you thanked the air? And when you actually realize that this is so amazing, and then you breathe, and then you realize, wow, this air is so amazing, and it becomes breathtaking in every sense of the word. So we take one breath after another and never give a thought to the fact that there is always air for us to breathe. Yet oxygen is one of the most plentiful elements in our body, and as we breathe, it feeds every cell in our body so that we can continue to live. So this oxygen is provided to your each and every cell through your blood. When you breathe in, Your lungs transfer that air through the blood flow to every single part of every single cell of your body so you can continue to live. The most precious gift of our life is air, because without it, none of us would last more than a few minutes. So when I began to use gratitude's magical power, I used it for a lot of personal things that I wanted, and it worked. But it was when I began to be grateful for the real gifts in life that I experienced the ultimate power of gratitude. The more grateful I became for a sunset, a tree, the ocean, the dew on the grass, my life, and the people in it, every material thing I have ever dreamt of having poured down upon me. So she's talking about her experience when she was grateful for, personal things like I mentioned earlier, like material things, car, chair, table, furniture, dining, TV, all the material things, maybe clothes, kitchen, or whatever. Everything worked, yeah. She got rewards, she got promotions, she got money, yeah. But when she started thanking sun, she was grateful for trees, she was grateful for dew on the grass, she was grateful for air, she was grateful for the beauty of nature, moon, stars, every material thing I have ever dreamt of having poured down upon me. मीन्स वो सब कुछ अपने आप आ गया, जो भी उसने लिखा था ड्रीम लिस्ट में आने ही लग गया, आने ही लग गया, मतलब झोली भर भर के. कैसे? I now understand the reason why it happened that way. When we can feel truly grateful for the precious gifts of life and nature, like the magical air that we breathe, we have reached one of the deepest possible levels of gratitude. And whoever has that depth of gratitude will receive absolute abundance. So when you are grateful for the air that you breathe, so what you do is while breathing, you say thank you. Yeah. So the air which is going inside your body, which is going to each and every cell of your body, is receiving your gratitude. So in that way, you feel the deepest possible levels of gratitude. And when you are having that feeling of depth of gratitude, when you are actually grateful for everything that you have, even nature, the beauty, the flowers, the trees, the grass, then you will have absolute abundance. Today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body. Okay, take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body. And feel the joy of breathing it out. Take 5 full breaths in and out 5 different times today. And after you have taken each set of 5 breaths, say the magic words, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. And be as genuinely grateful as you can for the precious, life giving air that you breathe. Is it clear what we have to do today? 5 breaths, 5 times. Okay? You take 5 breaths, and after 5 breaths, you have to say, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. And then after some time, 5 breaths. Then after some time, 5 breaths. So you have to do it. You have to take 25 deliberate breaths and say, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Okay? It is best if you can do this magical practice outside so you can really feel and appreciate the magnificence of fresh air. But if that's not possible, then do it inside. You can close your eyes while taking the breaths, or you can do it with your eyes open. You can do it while you're walking, waiting in line, shopping, or anywhere at any time you want. The important thing is to deliberately feel the feeling of the air going in and out of your body. Breathe the way you naturally breathe, because this magical practice is not about your breathing, but about your gratitude for the air you breathe. If taking a bigger breath helps you to feel more gratitude, then do that. If it helps to make a sound or mentally say the magic words thank you as you breathe the air out, then do that. If you want, you can also do a variation of this practice in the future by imagining you're breathing in gratitude and filling yourself up with it with every breath you take. So what he's saying is, so you do it outside, not inside of your house. Try to do it outside, because when you do it outside, you feel it much more effectively, because you can acknowledge the fresh air. You can do it while walking to your office, or you're going to shopping, or you're doing anything at all. You can, because you're always breathing, right? You're always breathing. You're not taking any breaks for breathing. So this exercise is like part of your routine. You can do it any time of the day, but remember, you have to do it 25 breaths. Okay, and it's not it's not saying that you have to take long breaths and then only you can do it like normal breathing also, but it all depends how you feel the greater depth of it. So if you feel greater depth by taking longer breaths, it's up to you. You can do that. If you want to do it like this, thank you for the magical air that I breathe, or saying thank you with every breath, it's up to you. So if it's just about, you have to feel as much gratitude as you can, that you're breathing in gratitude and breathing out gratitude, and you have to saturate yourselves with gratitude here. In ancient teachings, it is said that when a person reaches the point of being deeply grateful for the air that they breathe, their gratitude will have reached a new level of power, and they will have become the true alchemist who can effortlessly turn every part of their life into gold. Okay, so this is so amazing that, even if you're not practicing gratitude for your material things or for money or whatever, but if you are grateful for air that you breathe every single day, if you do this practice every single day, you will reach a new level of gratitude, depth of gratitude, and you can become a true alchemist, turning their life into gold. How do you turn life into gold? By finding good things, and you can attract more and more better opportunities in life, not only in terms of money, health, relationships, but in every area of your life. Every area of your life you will have abundance. You'll always be joyful, because now you are you are acknowledging the greatest gift of life, and that is the air that you breathe. It's not just air, it's the five elements: air, water, fire, yeah, Mother Earth, and the space that we have. Okay, is it clear to everyone? You know, yeah, is it clear?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you. So, five elements is nothing but universe. We are made up of five elements. Earth is made up of five elements. Whatever is outside is inside. So when you thank the five elements of nature every single day, what you're doing, you're actually thanking them, and whatever five elements are there inside your body will get healed by themselves. When you acknowledge fire, you are actually acknowledge the fire inside you as well. So every part of your body which is made up of any of the five elements. So when you are thankful for these five elements, you can heal your body automatically. Automatically, because you are acknowledging any one of them. Even everything, even money is made up of that. Even your material things is made up of that. When your house is made up of that. Even your job is made up of that. So when you are grateful for 5 elements, you are attracting abundance in your life. Okay? So magic practice number 23, the magical air that you breathe. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. 5 times say, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body and feel the joy of breathing it out. After you have taken the 5 breaths, say the magic words, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Be as grateful as you can for the precious life giving air that you breathe. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. I hope everyone is clear with the practice.
Yes.
Anything anyone wants to say? We still have time. We can do this exercise now for 5 breaths, and then you can continue the next 4, maybe tomorrow or today, whenever you get time, till 5 p.m. tomorrow or till 9:30 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, so let's do it. We'll close our eyes and take 5 breaths. Thank you for the magical air that we breathe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, for the magical air that we breathe. Everyone did it?
Yes.
So was it amazing to
Yes.
feel?
Hmm.
Thank you. So let's do gratitude now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, for a beautiful and amazing life. Thank you to my parents who brought me to this beautiful and amazing world. The world full of beauty of nature, the 5 elements, the air that we breathe, which is keeping us alive every single minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, for the fire element, which is digesting our food, which is cooking our food, which is making a perfect balance of temperature of my body with my surroundings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the sun, which is giving us proper amount of heat and light so we can survive on this planet. Thank you, Mother Earth, for always keeping me safe, for always keeping me with you, for providing me with the food, for providing me with all the energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mother Earth, for the trees that give us shade, give us oxygen, give us air. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the space element. So we can move around, we can enjoy, we can walk. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the water that we breathe, for the water that we drink, that we use from morning till evening, for everything, for even cooking, for cleaning, even the water inside our cells in our body, which is so amazing and keeping us alive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rhonda Byrne, for teaching us the real meaning of life and how to live life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, for being here in this beautiful journey. Thank you, Zoom. Thank you, Internet. Thank you, Wi Fi. Thank you, recording option, so people can listen when they are not available. Thank you, thank you, everyone, for being here in this beautiful, lovely journey. Love you all and see you
And
tomorrow.
thank you to Samida also for joining, connecting with all of us.
Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you. And
Thank you, Samita. Thank you.
thank you. We
Thank you.
will have last session
Thank you. Thank you so
tomorrow.
much.
Last session tomorrow, yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.